far-right libertarian economist Javier Milei wins Argentina presidential election.
Here's a summary of the article.
Javier Milei, the far-right economist who wants to close down the central bank and liberalize gun ownership, has won Argentina's presidential election. Before the results were formally announced, Sergio Massa, candidate for ruling Union por la Patria coalition, took to the stage to admit defeat and congratulate Milei on his victory. The libertarian economist's win turns Argentina's political landscape on its head. Milei's flagship proposals include shuttering Argentina's central bank, dollarizing the economy, abolishing ministries including women, gender and diversity and environment, and privatizing healthcare and education. After 4 years under President Alberto Fernandez's center-left government, Milei drags Argentina's window of discourse dramatically to the right. Milei surprised the country by coming first in Argentina's primary elections in August. In October's general elections, Massa managed to turn things around, receiving 37% of the vote against Milei's 30% but failed to secure enough support to win outright. Argentina 2023 elections, dramatic shift as Massa takes lead, goes to runoff with Milei.
This post received a score of 8,600, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's not surprising to me. It was hard to see how an economy minister overseeing such high inflation and poverty rates would win TBH.
My neighbor is from Argentina. He said the choice is between the guy they know will burn the place down or the guy they think will burn the place down.
That's pretty much what my brother-in-law says as well. Milei is fucking insane and an absolute loose cannon who will probably suck. But Massa is establishment through and through and would definitely suck. With 56% of the vote to the other guy's 44% with 88% turnout. Not too long ago people were saying this would be a close election.
76% turnout, but yes.
As an American? Great turnout at least.
Mandatory voting.
Yes, and an absentee fine of roughly 5 cents USD the first time, 50 cents the fifth time. Big voting culture too.
I guess the power of Chainsaw Man is real.
I think it was the power of 140% inflation that did the trick.
140% inflation is a big vote of no confidence by the entire country.
In the 1910s, Argentina was the 10th wealthiest country on the planet per capita.
I think every business school does a case study on Argentina and how they messed up their economy. It's a textbook case on how protectionist policies and tariffs can decimate an economy. All countries are wary of putting up high tariffs after what Argentina did to itself. Also, the currency crisis that they always fall into is studied often in macroeconomics classes. Basically, people study Argentina to learn what not to do when running a country's economy.
There are 4 kinds of economies in the world: developed economies, developing economies, Argentina and Japan.
Because Argentina has everything needed to succeed and still manages to fail, while Japan is the opposite.
Can you describe the Japan one better?
Japan got blown up, rebuilt incredibly with massive growth, then experienced stagnation. Now they have an extremely old population, but the country still performs well economically.
I'd say the more exceptional moment in history was the Meiji Restoration, during which the nation went from a completely isolationist, feudal society ruled by warlords to an industrial powerhouse that could stand up to an European global power in war when they managed to sink the Russian fleet in 1904. Basically the first time in history a Western power got beat in conventional warfare by a non-Western power after the Industrial Revolution. I don't think any other non-Western nation managed to pull off such a feat. Plenty of countries got their infrastructure way more hammered than Japan and recovered, but nobody had the same blinding fast economic build-up than them.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.